Yo, what is up everybody? It is Precision Mad Luigi here with another Borderlands pre-sequel video. Today we're going to be talking about Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, which is the new playthrough that is coming out in tandem with the Holodome DLC on December 16th. Now, if you haven't heard, Ultimate Vault Hunter mode is coming to Borderlands pre-sequel, similarly to how it was in Borderlands 2. It will be coming out December 16th, and it's coming out, so as I said, on the same day as the Holodome, except the Holodome is DLC, you gotta pay for that. Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, you don't have to pay for that, that's free, so I'm making this video just to tell all you guys a little bit of the information and what to expect in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. So I'll link it in the description below, but Gearbox has released some just bullet points of information that we can all look at and be expecting to see in the Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. So let's hop right into it. So first things is gonna be the health and shield multipliers. In Borderlands the pre-sequel, in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, regular enemies are gonna get a 1.5 health multiplier and a 1.5 shield multiplier. And BA enemies will receive a 2.5 health multiplier and a 3.5 shield multiplier. Now, this is significantly less than what was in Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 had 4 times as much health, which a lot of people made a lot of people complain about about the Ultimate Vault Hunter mode being very repetitive, and maybe not repetitive, even just very hard, as in like slag became an essential part of the playthrough, since if you didn't have slag there was no way you were going to kill your enemies because they were just too much health. So Gearbox has thankfully responded to that in this video, in this new Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. So we're going to be having less health than before, but still is going to be more health than in the previous playthroughs, so they still will be challenged. The enemies still will be more challenging, which is appropriate. Enemies are now more likely to drop ammo, plus enemies in chests will give you better gear than in other playthroughs. So the first part is obviously very self-explanatory. We're going to get more ammo from the drops. I don't think ammo is usually too big of a deal, but maybe some people have been experiencing that. I don't know. I haven't. And then enemies in chests will give you better gear than in other playthroughs. So we can be expecting more greens, more blues, more purples, than in the previous playthroughs, and hopefully less whites. Because obviously in your first playthrough, you're going to have a lot more whites than your second playthrough. You'll probably have less whites, more greens and blues, and your this third playthrough, probably going to even have more of that, in the same sense of having less of the lower tier and more of the higher tier, because you need more of the higher tier to kill the enemies that have the increased health and shields. And their last bullet point is that elemental weapons will be more effective, as will gear with elemental resistance. That means your elemental weapons, your elemental grenades, your elemental shields and Oz kits, you'll have for the weapons, you'll have higher elemental damage and a more often the higher chance of having that elemental effect. That's what it is. Higher chance of elemental effect, and the resistance on your defensive gear will be higher. Now, I'm assuming this was, if all of the elements are getting increased, I'd say it's a very good thing. There seems like they're avoiding what they had with Borderlands 2, which was slag became very dominant. It basically became slag and shock. But this hopefully will encourage everyone to use a plethora of elements, except for corrosive. But so hopefully we will be able to use more elemental weapons, because they'll be more effective. We'll have more incentive to use them. So that's basically all the stuff that Gearbox released in terms of new information. It isn't a whole lot, but it's some few quick things that are interesting to note, and all these changes I like. All of these things to expect, I'm thinking, yeah, that sounds good, that sounds good, that sounds good, that sounds good. I'm gonna enjoy. I would go with all those changes. I would be like, yeah, I agree with that change. That's a good change. That's a good plus. So I think that's gonna be about it. I told you everything, guys, I wanted to tell you, and yeah, December 16th, we're gonna get that DLC and Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. So hope you guys are ready. And I think that's going to be it for the video, as I've probably said like 3 times now. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure you check out my other content, because I do a lot of Borderlands pre-sequel content. And that's about it. So until I make my next video and I post it on the YouTubes and you guys come and watch it, I'll see you all later. Peace out.